with the right marketing campaign and the right financing, anything can become normalized.
And, yeah, that's why he was wearing the dresses.
Yeah, he started wearing dresses.
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember that. Remember the rappers were doing this a few years ago.
Right.
What was that about?
I don't know.
I'm glad it didn't pop on, but that was, once again, that was a test. It was nothing but a test, because those who are
So you believe in social engineering?
Yes, I've read it. Behold,
Okay.
Behold of Hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a book review on that.
Yeah,
Put that link in the description.
Yes, yeah, I already read that, because that's the real thing. Look, social engineering has been going on for forever. And that's why I mentioned that the people who understand psychology and society are the ones who are able to maneuver society however they want to. That's why you've had kings and queens and monarchs, and it's why people don't never cut their heads off or eat the rich. It's because they understand your psychology so much that you would never come and take away from them.
They can finesse you.
And this is hundreds of years, if not thousands of years of understanding this. And once again, like I told you about dystopia, you never know you're in the dystopia. You can't. Nobody knows that. You have to be outside of it.
I gotta play devil's advocate with you. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're able to point out the dystopia, then do you acknowledge that you're in it?
Absolutely, I'm definitely in the dystopia. I acknowledge the dystopia, and it's so oppressive, like I said, that you're like, damn. Even if I know it, I still have to go to work. I still have to. I have to eat this fucking garbage food. I still have to do all these different things, because to go against this beast requires so much time and effort that modern reality does not allow you. That you're like, damn, I personally, and this is, I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, personally, I think this whole shit needs to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It's no fixing, there's no band-aiding. It needs to start, we need to start all the way over. We need to have some intelligent people that we all consider to be intelligent come together, redraft just about everything we have, from education, from politics, from...
there are people out here who feel like that's what Trump is trying to do.
Impossible. This man is... I'm just saying. Whenever people say certain things, I always wonder their ability to recognize smartness, I guess. I don't know what it is. Because if you think he is this and that, I mean, I don't want to go against people, but it always makes me think there's something along your logic that just has failed so horribly. Somewhere along the line, your logic has went left. And because we don't have people to adjust yourself, because that's why everybody thinks they're smart. It's because they're not being graded. Go back to school and see how smart you are. You're going to be like, oh, no, but now it's going to be against the educational system. No. People don't really understand where they're at in life. Am I smarter than you or smarter than me? Is that even a valid question? People don't actually know how to. Because he can say, I have a degree in physics. I couldn't tell you how many times.
Not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I can tell you how many times people has challenged me just because I have a degree in physics. Why are you challenging me? You know what I'm saying? Because they want to feel as if they can get the best of me. Oh, this man don't know this. So all that school must be bullshit.
You ever watch Good Will Hunting?
It's been a while.
Remember this? Have you seen Good Will Hunting? Well, there's a scene in Good Will Hunting where they're at this bar. Well, the guys, they're students at Harvard, and they go to this bar.
Mm-hmm. I remember that scene.
They start talking about the book Howard Zinn wrote.
I remember talking about.
I can't remember the Howard Zinn book. But anyway, they start challenging each other. Oh, you think you're smarter than me? And I think that speaks to the fact that Western society is so ego-driven.
Yes.
It's so I.
Yes.
And when you deal with African-centered thinking,
it's we.
It's we. There's a collective. What's it? Uhuru, unity. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I think with capitalism has commodified so much shit. It's not just the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. It's LeBron James and the Lakers,
right? Exactly.
versus Jokic and Murray and the Denver Nuggets,
right? Exactly.
So I just think it's a thing where people start abandoning their own gifts and talents because they want to achieve what they think is the highest and best. And there's so many people who have forfeited their own gifts, chasing ego, chasing praise.
And ego is really the stuff that makes you do that. That's why I just mentioned a few minutes ago that everything needs to be changed. I have an idea where the first few years of your life, kids and things like that, we shouldn't be teaching them math and science. We should be teaching them where are we, what are we, why are we here, what is humanity, what is good, what is bad, what is knowledge. Because when you have a grown person sitting there smoking weed, getting high, it's like, man, why are we here? That should have already been talked about since you was born.
Right.
We should have already been here. You should have already had 20 years of knowing or having some idea of why we're here and what we're here for. But when you allow a grown adult to try to think this, that already shows that they can't teach the kids what's going on. And that's the situation we're in today, is that, you know, we what makes us a human, or what makes us a being. Because people love to say we're humans, but we're human beings. What makes you a... Yeah,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
What makes us a being? What are we
becoming?
Yes, where are we being?
Well, real quick, you know, you and I, we can go on for
Absolutely.
hours.
Yeah,
in summation, how do you feel about the social dilemma, and what do you think people should walk away with?
Right. So the social dilemma, once again, at the beginning I said, I think everybody should watch it. I want you to realize, though, that it is just introductory. It is to reveal certain things about how the social media world works. And what I need people to walk away with is an awareness of their own habits and how those habits are changing the people around you. Because you can have habits, and if you never had to post anything, your habits are your habits. But once you start doing things that affect other people, then you make a community. And once you make the community can be based upon good, bad, or just anarchy. So I think from this social dilemma, you should watch it. Realize how, if you wake up in the morning and go straight to your phone, that's not really yours. That's them doing that to you. You know what I'm saying? So realize those type of activities, practices. Leave your phone away. You know, just reconnect back with people. That's what I want you to take away from this, is to reconnect. Disconnect from the technology and reconnect with people.
Right. And in closing, I think what you just said was on point.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the one thing I want people to understand is, like, we have to become more communal centered in our thinking.
Right.
I live by each one, teach one. You know, there are things like what even if you look at the design of the body, if the brain was envious of the heart, or vice versa, like nothing, metaphorically speaking, like nothing would get done. We all play a part.
Exactly.
And it should be about pushing society forward.
And when they don't, when they start beefing, what do you get? Cancer.
True.
And what do we call this? A cancer of society? Because we're dysfunctional. I'm just saying.
That's why he's here. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Anything you want to say?
I think we good. I think we said enough.
Peace.